Enlightenment Series, Part 3. What about the rich man and Lazarus? And in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments. That's Luke 16:23. And it's the most commonly used passage to argue that people are suffering in hell right now. But what if this story has been misunderstood? Jesus tells of a rich man who lived in luxury, and a poor man named Lazarus who begged at his gate. When they died, Lazarus is carried to Abraham's bosom, and the rich man ends up in flames begging for relief. This passage has caused deep debate. Is it a parable or a real event? Let's look at the evidence. First, Jesus was indeed telling parables in this section, that's true. But unlike every other parable, he names someone, Lazarus. That never happens in any other parable, no real names. Always a sower, a shepherd, a king, a servant. Here, now we get a specific name, that's important. Could it be that Jesus is pulling back the curtain to show us a real event? Something people in his day would have known? Maybe. But even if it's symbolic, the message is real. But second, notice what isn't said. There's no mention of a devil with a pitchfork, no judgment scene, no lake of fire, no timeline. This isn't the final judgment of Revelation 20. There's no resurrection, no books opened. This is something before that. But it still teaches a powerful truth. There will be a great separation. There will be no second chances after death. Third, it fits with Jesus' other warnings. He often spoke of the separation of sheep and goats, Matthew 25, or the burning of tares in the fire, Matthew 13. He warned of outer darkness and a furnace of fire where there is weeping and gnashing of teeth. So the story of the rich man and Lazarus is not out of place. It simply reminds us that judgment is real. Whether it's literal or symbolic, the warning stands. There is a time coming when the righteous and the wicked will be eternally divided. Like between us and you, there is a great gulf fixed, Luke 16:26. That's not just about location, it's about destiny. And once that line is crossed, it's final. Okay, so yes, this story shows suffering. But it doesn't prove people are burning in hell right now. It foreshadows the final judgment, the second death, the lake of fire, the eternal separation Jesus warned about again and again. In Part 4, we'll go deeper. What did Jesus mean when he said the wicked will be cast into fire? And how does the separation of sheep and goats fit into God's final judgment? The word doesn't contradict itself, but tradition and theology often do. Let's clear it up with Scripture.